What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I am simply here to do my job, get the messages to the collective. Okay, y'all. So I had actually got something about the Karmics being forever watchers. So please, guys, only take what resonate. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. So I haven't actually experienced this. I don't know if some of you have dealt with sleep paralysis, maybe astral traveling and seeing certain people within your dream state. A lot of people are coming to connections with their gifts, right? So one of my, this is like a vow to me because, there are certain things that I am equipped to do, but I'm not going to do it. So I don't, try to tap into the astral too much when I go to sleep. That is the time where I'm actually rested or I get my messages and certain visions, right? So I literally woke up this morning and I had like a slash on my leg, and I had got out the shower and I'm like, damn. I was like, it shit stings. But I was like, I hope I ain't dealing with that, because it was one point in time where I had literally had, experienced waking up and had certain, and then I got claws. So these was like certain battle wounds within the spiritual realm that some people could wake up with, and you would wake up and you're like, where am I getting these actual scratches or bruises from, right? So I'm like, dang. So I had woke up this morning and I had this slash on my leg. So I'm like, all right, cool. Because in the dream state, I had, seen certain individuals that I know, and you don't necessarily know what people be into or how they actually, feel about you, or what um, is going on in regards to the spiritual, because some people are in the business of saving face, whether they have to keep up an image or, they want you to believe that it's okay for you to let your guard down and let them around you in the 3D, but spiritually, there could be some people that could be against you. So I had get this message, and I'm like, okay, these are forever watchers. So the first thing out of my mouth, y'all, because it's like in the in dream state, here lately, I've been really, battling and going at it. But it was like I woke up and I was like, I'm not getting ready to beef with a bitch about no dick. So I'm like, why is this the first thing that I'm speaking of? You know what I'm saying? Because I literally have this thing now where there's a certain song that I'll play when I wake up. Not only for God or the essence or the presence of the Almighty or my Creator, but for my ancestors and those that were before me that, have done work that, I may not know about, but I'm still here. So I'll play a certain song before I get my day started now, just to, give thanks. And I was sitting there, I was like, damn, this is the first thing in my mouth. I'm like, I wrote up, because it's like some of you, this is how I know the message could actually tap into some of you, because you could be meeting your highest self in the dream state. So that means, when you coming up out of being what they like to call sleep or dead, because when we go to sleep, we shut off. You could be seeing your ancestors, or you could be seeing your high self, right? And I know my high self don't play no games. So the first thing out of my mouth was literally like, I'm not getting ready to beef with nobody about no dick. And I'm like, why is this even the thing that, is coming as far as a message? So I was like, outside, because I'm getting ready for my baby to come. I had to get myself together, wash a few layers off. But I was like, this is a message. And it had came to me and it was like, oh yeah, the Karmics are forever watchers. These are certain people that may feel like, well, damn, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I didn't. Maybe I should have. And on my way from the bus, because, my vehicle was actually involved in a hit and run. I don't really know if it was a setup or what. I know that, certain things was placed in order. They had actually, one of the officers that was on the scene had actually ruled against it, saying that, the person that was actually driving my vehicle was, was in the wrong, but I had full coverage on it, and at the time I had literally, took out a auto loan because I ain't have food, I ain't have shit. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna try to do this. So long story short, my vehicle was involved in a hit and run. Someone had hit me and took off. But it had brought me back because I'm like, well, damn, at this certain point, I was on the bus and I was on my way to the crib, and I was thinking, and I was like, damn, there could be people that are literally in that position where they get to thinking like, how many times I was loyal for a motherfucker and didn't even think that, what I'm saying? I come across somebody that may have been, the shining lights or the knight in shining armor, or, the queen of life, or somebody that was really willing to, actually be who they were, and they have put in the work of healing their childhood wounds, or they have been who they're supposed to be. And I have chose to, not, jig with this person or come across this person as somebody that is open or willing or able or ready because I have loyalty or I have faithfulness to someone that may not have been the one. So here it came across my mind, and I'm like, damn. I was wondering how many people have ever, had that feeling of, shoulda, coulda, woulda. So the message had came through clear, and it was like, yeah, the karmics are forever watching. There are certain people that are going to be around that may look at you and be like, damn, this person's still kicking, they still thriving, they still living, they still laughing, they still loving. And I may have done something against this person. Do they know? You got the people that's like, do this person know yet what I've done, or this person know yet how far or how deep or how wide or what I have actually participated in to make sure that, this certain person hasn't, reached a certain level or a status, or is this person still using or believing in the concept of love, and, they never going to go against me because they loyalties to me, and, but the message was clear because I'm like in the dream state, shit was popping out. Okay, the message is coming in a minute. But I was like, in the dream state, she was popping off because it was like a family intervention. You know what I'm saying? It was like certain people that was like, uh, speaking on my sexuality. And I'm like, damn, you know how many people really out here, they really believe either I'm supposed to be into the same sex or gay, or I'm supposed to be in a gay marriage, or this could be a message for someone. Okay, maybe you were supposed to be a certain way, or you were supposed to live a certain way, or you were supposed to be married to somebody that you were supposed to be married to, and that actually didn't fly or pop off. So, you have people that are like scrambling, trying to figure it out. But I was like, when it comes down to it, whatever I choose to do with myself, mind, body, and spirit, that's what I'll do. You can't force something on a person simply because you believe that that's going to help you succeed, and you're going to go about your day doing what you're going to do because you operating in this person's energy, or you have actually come up off this person a certain way. And you have allowed yourself to get comfortable in this person's energy. Because I had seen one of these messages and it was like, real deal, there are people that don't know how to be by themselves or live their life comfortably because they have operated in others' energy, or manipulated so much of another person that they feel like that the actual person that they have been portraying or betraying. Okay, so we're gonna hop into this message and see what we got. But I got karmics are forever watchers. These are people that's gonna forever feel like that maybe they dropped a ball, maybe that you could feel a way against them, but they have felt a way against you. And this is one of the things that I like to, constantly speak on because I'm one of them people, you cease to exist to me. Okay. Um, it doesn't matter what someone could do against me or what someone has done or how things have happened or played out. I don't wake up every day spending my life um, waiting on another person's downfall or praying on another person's downfall or being around somebody seeing, hey, did it happen yet? Okay, so some people can maybe start to get on that type of timeline. You don't want to be like the same ones that, you know, you may have felt that has been on that shit. You know, it's happened to me. Let me wait and see if it happened to him. Matter of fact, fuck waiting. You know, let me hop up in the background and see if I can make some shit happen. Okay, you don't want to be like the same scumbuckets that done the shit to you for you to feel a certain type of way. If you have done the work, congratulations. You have taken out to a different timeline, a different perspective. You have a higher perspective. You have a higher consciousness, and your love and who you are is above someone. So you're going to be held at a higher standard when it comes to the spiritual realm. So we're going to tap in and see what this message is, y'all. But like I said, Karmics are forever watchers. So let's see. All right, so I think I'm going to do the book first because I always forget to do the book. But it says smoke, okay? You may have smoke with someone and don't even know you have smoke. And that's crazy it came up. Let me find it because then the page left because I'm like, you know, well, sometimes you get to thinking. It's like, imagine having a little obsession or a beef with someone that doesn't even doesn't even believe you exist or doesn't acknowledge you exist, or they don't even spend their day worrying about what you're doing in your existence. Imagine being that type of person. It's like there are certain people. Then I got Sister Slayer. Okay, so I don't know what could be going on with a sister. It could be slaying some energy when it comes to that. It could be somebody that secretly wants some smoke. But we have Mona Lisa, smoke, smooth. But I was thinking about that because I was like, imagine, you know, actually having problems with somebody you don't know exists. And this goes back to a message that I was getting earlier because I have been in that position where people have literally texted as me, maybe started accounts and started drama, but I'll be so on my own like wave that I'll be on so on my own wave that I don't even worry about what somebody else is doing. And I think that's the thing that we need to get on when it comes towards, you know, what we're gonna do. You got people that's gonna actually try to purchase friendships or buy uh buy fame or buy happiness. And I forgot what it said. What was that one of his songs? I mean, it's like more money, more problems. But some people, you know, some people won't have problems if they have the money. I mean, let's just keep it real. Um, it's just all about knowing how to, you know, maneuver with it. But I don't see anybody that's supposed to have the abundance or the wealth or the finances, and then they sitting around trying to figure out what they can do to mess somebody else's life up. Because when you receive the abundance and the finances and the wealth and the whatever it is that you receive, think about it. Who's going to sit down and literally have time to worry about what somebody else is doing when they can take care of their family? They can feed their children. Um, they can make sure bills is paid. They ain't got to worry about a payment for 2-3 years when it comes to mortgage, or if they buying land, they don't have to worry about bills at all. If they supplying their own water or investing in certain businesses, they don't have to worry about, you know, certain taxes. I mean, this is a boss mentality. People don't worry about other people if they good and they financially straight. This is why a lot of us could be in that confusion, because it's like you may have people that's worried about you and you looking at them like, damn, you pretty much straight, right? On the outside, it'll look like you good, right? Your image that you've been keeping up for years is pretty much pulled together. So why are you worried about me, Susan? Okay, so some of us could be in that energy. But this is saying that there could be some smoke here. Okay, this is smoke that could have been camouflaged as love. There are certain people that want to fit in using the concept of love. Okay, so let's see what we got, y'all. But yeah, I had to get the messages out. I'm like, hold up, we're not gonna have no family intervention in the astral realm. Okay, if we want to talk about it, we're gonna talk about it. But I'm like, damn, whatever I decide to do, man, body, and spirit, like Ain't that my mind, body, and spirit? Okay, so someone could have felt like they literally had ownership over what you were doing, mind, body, and spirit. Whether they could have tried to create some type of false sense of financial crisis or jack you. This is smoke. This the illusion of smoke. Okay, so some of you need to come up at that energy of feeling like there's smoke here when really all of this is being cleared out for you to see. We have to start accepting there may be things that you're going through because you have allowed it in your space, or you have trusted certain people and you want them back in, or you may feel lonely, so you calling somebody and like, hey, come kick it with me, come chill with me. Okay, if you are still allowing certain things to happen within your life, you are putting that illusion back over that mirror. They say smoke and mirrors. Some of you could be actually smuggling your own energy. Okay, so I'm getting smuggled goods, contraband. What? You could have been moving slow towards something, but there is a snake here. And whoever this is, they a charmer. They like to play the charmer's flute. They go, okay? Somebody could be coming out. This is almost like a genie in a bottle energy. Okay, there could be a snake or a python or the spirit of a snake and python, but this spirit of snake and python is coming straight up out of the lamp, the genie's lamp, willing to grant whatever wish that you want. And be mindful of those certain people that come in with their energy. Okay, these are certain people that may have things that you don't have, and they're gonna come and offer it up to you simply so you can be like, all right, cool. I fold. You're not trusting in God. You're not trusting yourself or the divine. You may fold to somebody that's going to come to you and say, hey, I have this for you. But this motherfucker is the bone crusher. Okay, I'm also getting someone has looks of Medusa. Okay, if you go study Medusa, you're going to see that this could be women that literally can cause you to freeze in your own stance. You stare at this person, you could see a beauty in them that caused you to literally be knocked off mentally, physically, emotionally. Okay, so I don't know what kind of energy this is, but it's coming out. Someone is shedding their skin. Okay, so let's see what this is. You got Snapdragon. Somebody still eating Snickers. I used to, but I don't even eat that shit no more. Somebody could have took a knife or something about well, I'm getting like Xing out some sneakers, or someone could have gifted someone some shoes. Maybe somebody needs to do a shoe cleansing. If you're not actually doing a shoe cleansing, putting salt within your shoes, crossing the X on them. Hell, carve Luke 10:19 in the bottom of your shoe. Whatever you're doing when you go up on the land, something about your shoes. Yeah, because I'm getting somebody could be a sneakerhead. I mean, that's just how serious it is. And I was thinking about that earlier because I was like, we're in that time now when people be like, well, I don't believe in astrology and I don't believe in witchcraft and I don't believe in it. But this is the same shit that people have been using against your ass, and not only you, but your ancestors and everybody else for centuries. Okay, so if this is not your channel, this is not your channel. My real one's gonna connect with me. We gonna get this shit right. Okay, I'm also getting something about a party. There could have been something about a contract or error within a contract. Someone was meant to be like outcasted, but this is somebody that needs to be um, used, or someone needed your energy for something. I'm getting someone could also be connected to someone that plays football. This person could be an actual famed player. So that means they well known. They go to social events. Maybe they have I'm also picking up a sneaker ball. Somebody can go to a sneaker ball, but somebody is connected to a famed player of sports. But I got football. Okay, so what are these forever watchers? Okay, so someone you could be connected to could actually be a famed watcher. This could be someone that plays professional sports. They could be a retired um, sports player, a retired author. Someone could literally been trying to climb up on somebody though. Why I keep getting a ball? Someone's going to a ball or event. I'm also getting an opera. Then you got pharmaceuticals. I'm gonna show you what they do to you. Okay, so be mindful of certain prescription drugs that you could be taking for people. You can simply say, "Hey, I have a headache," and somebody gonna come through. They're gonna say this Tylenol or Advil or something, but be mindful of what you're taking. Okay. Yeah, something about you could be cleansing yourself, cleansing your body, taking spirit baths, soaking. I'm also getting somebody trying to hurry up and take a vinegar bath, maybe trying to tighten it up. It's not my job to worry about what somebody else is doing. But somebody was a pawn in something, so let's pull. What's this Karmic Forever Watches? I'm also getting a snowdrop snub. Okay, so something about a snub film. Someone wants you to ignore the fact that you know that they either secretly recorded you or secretly was invested in a film of you or what could have been going on. I'm also getting something about somebody's plug. Somebody's plug. Somebody try to rob somebody's plug or something about somebody robbing somebody's plug. Are we still living these lifestyles? Because I didn't know nothing about it. He said somebody trying to rub somebody's plug. Or this somebody could be like, I get a check. Pull up with a stick. Somebody check. Oh, okay. So this could be an actual dog breeder or something. Some kind of dog breeder. White friends. Somebody trying to slide on somebody. Someone's into like heroin, opium, cocaine. Get that white girl for sale. Okay, somebody could be a social anti-sober head or something. Someone socially does something in time. It says better to do than send someone else the plans to fuck it up. So someone sent somebody to either rob somebody or take something from somebody, but they messed something up. Yeah, someone used someone as a pawn though. That's what's crazy. When we get to that point where we're like, nah, bro, when you can handle your own energy, you're gonna recognize how many times you done fueled something up and didn't have any idea about it. Okay, it's a difference with, whether it's MK Ultra mind control, maybe you under demonic possession or entity attachments, whether you were dealing with childhood issues or wounds and being misguided, whether you mentally imprisoned and you just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go through self-sabotage, or someone's manipulating with witchcraft. There's a difference in someone actually controlling something. There are differences here. But someone used someone as a pawn. Whether they was trying to get this person to rob white friends or something, somebody's like on ignore for something. And I feel like somebody's connected to some white friends that did something with what is it? Not a, why am I getting snub nose? Or some type of film, a snuff film, okay? And it's like if you already connected to the 5D, don't feel no type of way. I've been through this several times where it's like, maybe I get to thinking about how many times I want to put myself in a certain position just to have somebody to relate to, or someone to understand me, or someone to reach out and hold me and be like, look, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna get through this shit. But I don't have not one. So I know it's a lot of people that could be feeling the same way. Like, damn, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got no family, I ain't got anything that's gonna say, hey, take some time to yourself, sit down, chill out. This is why some of you are gonna get connected to your spiritual family, because they're gonna tell you the truth. We're not getting ready to die by no love, or die by no dick, die by no click, none. None of us getting ready to do that. We've already ascended to a certain level, and it's like somebody went out and did something on their own. They was getting messages like, next time call me. So robbery is out here. Be mindful of somebody that could have a group of friends here, and their whole goal was either to rob somebody or take somebody out or get somebody drunk, put something in somebody's drink. These are certain people that you're gonna start seeing their skin shedding. Okay, something about you studying. We also got the dragon out here. I'm just snorkeling. Okay, something about the glacier. We got there's a society. Something about somebody could be registered in a certain system or a certain society and what they doing. These certain records are being combed through. Okay, so these are certain groups. Whether they in dark or light societies. At this point, we don't care. A lot of us just want justice. We're done with dealing with the bullshit. We don't want to be a part of it. You couldn't initiate us secretly, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. Okay, there are people that are actually having to deal with certain investigations. You got there's an animal grouper. Yeah, that's why I was getting like a dog breeder. Somebody's friends is connected to like dog breeders. I got a pup is fucked up. Okay, so these are the ones that's like crossbreeding. Some kind of crossbreeder. Whoever this is, somebody crossbreeds like different animals. Then you got a karmic earth sign here. So what is this? Karmics forever watchers. You got soldiers 3. I was getting that too the other day. It was like you know, you got the certain ones once again, but these are people, you know, they say they read the Bible or they have knowledge of it. But the three wise men went and searched for who they call Jesus, right? Didn't they use astrologers and certain people that was into witchcraft to see what star was coming in for this certain baby that was being born? Okay, watching the skies. I don't know, some of you may be now getting into spirituality or tapping in, but we got Solomon here. So some of you could be reading Solomon's books or connected to Solomon. And earlier I was actually getting Samson, okay? We're not sitting around for Boaz. Some of you may not be getting a Boaz. Maybe you getting Samson coming back around, okay? Samson was the one, he was strong, turned pillars down, okay? He turned a lot down, but he was betrayed by his lover, Delilah. These are books that are within the Bible. Okay, the only reason why they was able to get the secret knowledge or take his power was by cutting his hair. Okay, so you got certain people, go wait on your Boaz. Your Boaz is coming. Some of us, we don't want Boaz. Okay, give me Samson. Somebody's going to turn the whole city down for me. You feel me? Somebody's going to turn the whole city down for you. So some of you could be coming into union with somebody that's really strong. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, heal their childhood wounds. Okay, you're not waiting on the Boaz. You could be waiting on the Samson, and you know what to do with him this time. You're not going to secretly betray him, go behind his back, give his secrets away, or how he's, you know, actually connected to the divine, or speak about his powers, okay? Or, you know, whoever this is not, why I got egocentric, but someone doesn't have an inflated ego. They know that they self-importance is a presence in itself. You don't have to go around, oh, I'm important. My ego's big, my head big. This head's big and that head's big. Do you see what I'm saying? Somebody's like, yeah, they high head is spiritual. Yeah, I'm getting heavy around cleansing your energy in a spiritual bath. All right, y'all, my bad. Yeah, just know some of you may need to take a spiritual bath. Also doing a head cleanse or cleansing your hair. If you have locks, cleanse your hair. Somebody's head could be big, and I get it all the time because I'm like, yeah, it's big, but at least it ain't empty. Okay, some of you could have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and maybe this is why your crown could have been hit heavy because you got someone could literally be getting caught right now for stealing someone's identity, energy. This person ran off and did something with some scams. Okay, then you also got Sodom and Gomorrah, neighbors, sweet. I'm getting sweet deal or sweet job. So let's pull and see what we got, y'all. What is these Karmics forever watching? Forever watchers. You got combines dramatic reenactments, interviews, and updates to tell stories of real mysteries. Okay, so these are the same ones. Okay, sometimes you will be watched to be mocked, or sometimes you'll be, observed so others could go. And you imagine those that will observe others and go tell their story like they lived the shit. But you ain't never had to do anything that somebody may have had to do to be who they are. But this is how far they go when it goes to like copying the energy or coming off of, their image being, yeah, I had to struggle, I had to get it. Okay, we know who had to struggle and who had to get it, because you still may be right now struggling and having to get it, especially if you just now started your spiritual journey. Okay, there's not going to be people that are going to be, you know, rushing to help you with anything. This is a divine spiritual mission. You have to trust in yourself, your ancestors, and your creator. I mean, it's just all it is to it. You have to tap into yourself, because you could go and search for or seeking help that's never going to come, because it's never going to be outside of you. There are going to be maybe people that come here and there, but that's only because the spirit is going to be placed into them. Like, this is the person that you need to help right now. And it's only because I tell you. You're going to see people that claim they love God, or they know who God is, or they, may be spiritual, or they may be from a certain church, or they pay their tithes every Sunday. This is the time. I'm also getting that no church in a while. There are going to be people that will be divinely guided to help you. And then those that are not, then you're going to know what side they on. I mean, it's just all it is to it. It doesn't necessarily go around the titles of people or the image of people. If we literally depended upon, what a person looks like being, the person that's going to come in, we all be screwed. Once again, I have been one of them people. I've been the brokers of the broke, and I didn't have money, but at the brokers of the broke, I'm gonna lend a helping hand. I didn't have people that being on the streets that have broke off a piece of bread or handed me $1 to passed off a cigarette or something. You may get help from those that you wouldn't even think that you would get help with, because God will place that within that person. People get so caught up in what a person look like, or how the image is. This is what the enemy has been using for the longest time. But now you starting to see how shit's really happening. Okay, you're gonna also be around people that they want to blame shift, or they want to blame others on why things could have happened the way that they did within your life. I guess somebody's getting 3 to 5 years. Once again, stay solid. Okay, I don't know if you're solid with 6 sides or 6 personalities, but stand firm in who you are, because somebody's into geometry. Why is 6 legs? What does that even mean? Okay, also somebody could be into science. It's one of them, the sodium and the carbohydrate and the chloride, the nitrate. Somebody's like really smart. And maybe you could be, imagine, okay, what somebody can do when they believe in themselves. Okay, you're not always gonna have somebody gonna say, "Hey, you can do it," or "Hey, I'm gonna support you," or "Hey, here's 10,000 jumpstart fund for your business or your company," or "Here's a space for you to open up your boutique," or you cannot expect people to help you do anything. Okay, especially if these are the same people that did not expect for you to develop the mental capacity to hold on strong to your dreams, your goals, your life path, or who you are. Okay, so don't have that anger sitting in you. Don't think that anybody owes you anything, because then you'll start to see none of this shit is really adding up. And that's what I said, because I've actually dealt with that. Maybe you'll get into the point of starting to do what people have already said you did. Because I remember being in that phase where I'm like, damn, there's a lot of things that, I'm being accused of. Let me go ahead and do the shit so then it can start adding up. It was in one of them relationships. You know how it goes. Okay, you may be in a relationship. Somebody's like, "Well, you doing this and you with this person." Well, let me go on and be what this person did. Let me go on and do what you said I did. So that way shit can start adding up. Now that you say it, and then it might have been all right. But you don't say I did something and I ain't do it. Or don't try to put it on me and I ain't do it. There's some shit you do. Okay, a lot of us don't operate in the same energy because we don't have that same mentality. I'm not getting ready to be, this person did this to me, y'all. Let me figure out, get this nigga in my bed, and then 3 o'clock I'm gonna call somebody to set his ass up. This is how they think. So you don't want to operate in that same energy, because you're gonna get thrown straight to them. And you also don't want to be in that position where you like, well, damn, Let me take on this person's karma. Or let me take on this person's energy. Or let me do this by being around these same people. You can't blame nobody if you choosing to do the same things or be around the same people. Okay, so it's just what it is. So what's this karma forever watcher? The forever watchers. It's like somebody's like something about getting alone within your own temple. You also got Bathsheba here. Okay, so maybe you could be getting a certain type of energy. A lot of us, if you're not being upgraded, literally in your DNA, there's more things that you need to recognize, realize, and acknowledge and accept. Because a lot of us, we stomping through dirt and it doesn't touch our feet the way it used to. You know, sometimes you'll get dirty because you feel like you have to, or that's the main goal. But shit, it's what it is. You'll see people going through that shit and you be like, ah, well, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's unfortunate, but it has nothing to do with me. And sometimes we ain't gonna make a move or pray for nobody unless we actually got it to. You know, I remember them nights you might hit your knees and be like, Lord, you know, let this person have mercy, favor, grace, and man. Nah, you know now that you can't even do that unless you actually got it to, asked to, or given permission to. Just because of what we dealing with right now in this season. Okay, sometimes you like, man, they should pass that shit on to the ancestors or the highest council. Don't let your heart get you messed up. So you got lying, vanities, witchcraft, cosmetology. So let's see what we got. Karmics forever watching. Yeah, some best mirror work. Maybe something was being done for these illusions. Maybe you were seeing people for, you know, what you felt they were and not seeing them for their actual self or spirit. Yeah, these are the ones that, I mean, I'm seeing. They look good. They look good. What's it say? The chocolate rabbit. Okay, so someone can be fertile right now. It's crazy. I'm not even getting ready to say that. I'm just going to keep it all the way real. But heavy around earth signs, material items. You got hermit, monk, recluse, alone. Something about Solomon. Okay, Solomon's tablets, Solomon reading. Maybe you connect to Solomon's and also goddess energy. Being organic when it comes to your poetry, if you're writing. Um, Somebody try to play you down to a mass of people. Okay, so a lot of people are in that energy where you could have been played down to a group of people just to keep you from blooming. Some of you could also been dreaming of peacocks. Something about, I got royal feathers. Okay, so some of you could also be finding feathers, but you got goddess, defile earth, dirty. Okay, maybe you going through that cleansing now. Oh, you can be in the energy of feeling shameful of something that you've experienced or something you've done, or you can choose to accept that you've been washed clean, especially once you repent or you heal or you become aware or you have a higher consciousness of what it is that you was actually dealing with. Because the enemy likes to use shame or guilt or depression or sadness. Okay, I'm just saying, we frying bigger fish, okay? Something about you are not alone. You can cleanse your body if you feel that you are unfruitful or barren. Okay, so that's the message, my message for somebody that may have felt like their womb can't produce a seed or, you know, bring about a generation. Because I'm getting plant. Somebody could have planted something in your life. I'm getting, there was a plant around someone to keep them from transforming. We all done had them. Whether they the love of plants, whether it's a certain job, whether it's a certain handler or family member or somebody that comes in that is considered the plant to keep you from your actual transformation. Whoever this was a part of this society. Okay, so you got society, company, association. A debut, Allen. Well, I got Tahuti and Tahiti. Quakers. Something about oatmeal. Also got Plato, Socrates, biographer, dialogue. Plato, disciple. Disciple. So disciple. Reclaiming your spiritual space. In order to do any spell work, you must clear the clutter that can create any environment that is not conducive for magic. Banish the old bad energy from your house. Okay, so there could have been some energy that was sent to someone's house. Something was being done every day. I guess there's like not the marine kingdom or siren spirit, but there is like, this could even be a water sign, or an earth sign. Someone was doing something every day, and then this is like they was keeping watch to see if it was working. Okay, so these are forever watchers. Certain karmics, they're gonna forever watch to see if they could, fuck something up in your world, but it's not gonna work. Okay, it's not gonna work. Also getting something about soccer. Yeah, but heavy around soaking, cleansing your energy. Evidence. There's a trail of evidence. You don't need much. Enough to get by. Yeah, didn't I say somebody's watching? So it's like they watching to see what's on your plate or if you receive something yet. Because you are good at making something out of nothing. You got phone bill, food, gas, drugs, sex, rent, criminals, crumbs. Okay, so someone could have literally been doing something just to get enough to pay a phone bill, to get food, to get gas, to get drugs, to get sex, to get cars, or whatever they was doing. But they left a trail of crumbs. Then you got lay your head on my pillow, emotional support, relaxation. Okay, so maybe your emotional support is coming from the spiritual realm this time. And this could be coming after being either fired from a job, disconnecting from a friends group, family member, being dumped by a boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife. I'm getting someone is into push your hair care line or your cosmetics. This is what's getting ready to make you a millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. How much you go, there is no limit. You could have 3 children, or you could want 3 children. Yeah, someone's gonna be rich by pushing their own homemade products. And someone, it says, the love we love to have is here within you. What's your message?